In the name of the creator, I needed a toolbox for my tools. Let's make one. Something like these, a cantilever toolbox. Let's get rid of this, maximize this, create new document, name it toolbox. We're gonna hide the other planes for now. And new sketch. For the base, we're gonna choose the center point rectangle. Go to the center, and before everything, let's go and check the workplace units. We want them in millimeter. So let's go back to sketch, and this is gonna be the width. So we're gonna say width, and it's gonna be 200. This is gonna be the length. Actually, it's gonna be 300. No, actually it cannot be 300 because the build plate of my 3D printer is 256 by 256. So we're gonna say 250. That's what we need for now. Let's extrude. This is gonna be another variable. It's gonna be height, and it's gonna be 10 centimeter or 100 millimeter. So what we do after this is choose the shell feature, and let's make another variable for this. This one is going to be thickness, 3. Let's put this one, actually let's put this here. And another thing that I want to do is choose the fillet tool. We can do that later. Now let's go back. Actually, we can rename this. That's a good habit. Bottom. You can also rename these. Extrude. Bottom. Yeah, let's go back to our sketch. Now we need to divide this big rectangle into 2 pieces because of the middle and top trays are gonna be the half of the bottom plates or bottom tray. So I can do this, go here and do this, but I don't like that because when I wanna extrude, and when I bring this and choose this and this, and I want to choose new, but I want both of these parts to be separate, but it gives me only one. So the solution for that is, one of the solutions, it's going to be get rid of this, and instead of a line, go back again and choose a center point rectangle, and choose a very small length for this, something like 0.1. And now when we go back and select these 2 faces and we do the extrusion and we say new, we're gonna get two new parts for those two new plates. And we're gonna say there's an offset for that, and it's gonna be the height. The height of this is gonna be height divided by 2, which is 50 millimeter. So now we have our middle trays. We can rename them again. It's gonna be middle right, and this one is gonna be middle left. Let's repeat the last steps. So we need another extrusion. We're gonna go to the bottom, choose our faces, and we're gonna say it has an starting offset. So it's gonna be height plus half of the height, which is 1.5 times height. Right. And again, this is gonna be again height divided by 2. So now we have our extrusions for the trays. Let's rename them. This is again top right, and top left. Let's take this shell to the bottom so we can choose more. So now we don't need this anymore. So now we have all the 5 trays. Let's add a fillet feature to the corners in order to make these stronger. And it actually makes it nicer. We're gonna hide these two. And last but not least, the biggest tray. So this one, 7. 7 looks good. So let's keep it 7. And let's show them all. And there we have our trays. Next step is go to the front, create new sketch. We're gonna draw the holes for the hinge arms. So for that we need some guidelines. The middle of the trays, and another one. And the distance is, instead of typing 25, we're gonna say height divided by 4. Because when we're gonna change these numbers, these variables and dimensions gonna change and update automatically. Next, we need the center point of these. We're gonna continue with some more lines. Another one. And the last one. Let's make sure that all of these lines are vertical and straight. So now let's make sure that the distance between these two, between this and this, are the same, and it's actually 25. We're going to say the same thing, height divided by 4. And now we have our guidelines. And now let's draw the holes. I'm going to choose this. It's going to be 5. Let's make this one a variable too. And we're going to say it's 5. Yeah. Actually, we don't need a hole over there. Let's continue here. We need one over there, the other one here. For the middle trays, we need 3. And for this side, for the bottom one, we only need 2. So let's select all of these. Actually, let's go to equal, hold down shift and select all of these. And let go, and last click on this. So now all of them are 5. We don't need this hole. We're gonna delete that. They turn blue, which is not a perfect thing. So we're gonna get our tool. 5 is good. Now we're gonna mirror all of these holes to the other side. So let's draw another guideline. Just click and drag. Choose the mirror feature, and we're gonna select our line and then choose all of these. Now we have our holes for the hinge arms. We can rename this sketch for the holes. We're gonna remove material, and we're gonna choose all of the holes. So there's no need for us to go and choose them individually. We can just click here and we have them all. And for the merge scope, we're going to choose all of these 5 trays. And it's going to be through all. And when we do that, we have our holes that goes all the way to the other side. Nice. For the next part, we're gonna draw and make the lid and hinge arms and the other parts. Thank you for watching, and I see you guys in the next video.